What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union Seth, back as your coach of the Philadelphia Fearows for our Week 3 match, our Week 3 battle against the Cleveland Infernapes in the RPL. So, jumping right into the battle, well, real quick, if you guys have not checked out the team builder, make sure to do that so you know why we're bringing what we're bringing. Really spent some time this week going over my opponent's team and building and prepping for it, so I am feeling really good about the matchup in general. But it looks like my opponent, sorry, I'm just writing down the team. We got the Zapdos, the Mega Sharpedo, the Alolan Ninetales, the Alolan Marowak, Kyurem Black, and Sigilyph. So I didn't prepare too much for the Sigilyph, so that's a little concerning, because I know that thing can get kind of scary down the road, but we do have things like Flare Blitz on Darmanitan, and Lopunny can handle it decently well, and I feel like we'll be okay with it. Let's see, what do I want to lead here? So I have, I mean, do I think he's going to lead with screens? So I think he's going to lead with the Ninetales and with screens. I can put a lot of pressure on with Darmanitan right off the bat, which could be really nice. I mean, his potential leads, I mean, he's really got Ninetales and maybe, like, Sharpedo. And that's all I can think of. I guess he could lead with Kyurem. Maybe the Marowak. Honestly, Nidoqueen's not a terrible lead. Nidoqueen's not a terrible lead against any of that. So I think I'm going to lead with Nidoqueen. I'm going to lead with my Nidoqueen. And see what he wants to do. So he's taking some time to pick his lead. I'm going to start with the Nidoqueen. He does start with that Sigilyph, so interesting. Interesting lead. I don't know if he's going to want to start setting up right off the bat, but we're going to calc how much we are doing to this thing with an Ice Beam. Ice Beam does a lot. Sludge Wave also does a lot. So he could really predict the Ice Beam and go and switch into something like the Marowak or the Sharpedo. I doubt he'd switch into Shark. Or even the Ninetales. I think Sludge Wave is a pretty safe move. I mean, Nidoqueen puts in a lot of work against his team. It really does. It's my main switch in for the Zapdos. So like if I lose this thing, if he's just Psychics and I lose this thing, that's not good at all. How much is Cresselia doing to this thing? Like Cresselia, yeah, is my main switch for the Kyurem. But we're eating hits. But well, Ice Beam's doing a decent amount back. So that might not be a bad idea. So I'll go into Cress. And there's a Psychic, so we predict that correctly. So we can preserve, we can preserve. I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. I'm just gonna attack what's in front of me. If he wants to start setting up, I can make switches accordingly. I can make switches accordingly if necessary. Yeah, I can make those switches accordingly. So, like I said, I wasn't really too prepared for this thing. I didn't really expect him to bring it. Just considering things I have like the Skarmory and the Cresselia. So, there's the Alolan Marowak as I go for the Ice Beam. Does a good 10%. We don't see an item. We didn't see anything on the Sigilyph. So, let me see. Marowak. Alola. So he looks like he's max HP based on that damage. He's going to be doing a lot of damage to me. So I can predict the fire move. Yeah, I mean, if he goes for the fire move, it does a lot to me. And he doesn't really want to take a Psychic, or if I have the he doesn't know if I were to have the Shadow Ball, that would do a decent chunk as well. I'm actually going to double into, I think I'm going to double into my Lopunny, just predicting the Ghost move. How much are we doing to him with Lopunny? Let's see. Lopunny, we need bugs. There we go, Mega Lopunny. We're doing decent damage. We can 2-hit KO him. But a Flare Blitz is going to hurt. You know what? Let's do it. Goes for the Stealth Rock. Okay. Stealth Rock. So at this point, I mean, like a high jump kick would really hurt him a lot. I don't see a reason not to just Mega Evolve and go for return. How much is a +1? So if I'm +1 to a defensive Zapdos, because that could very well be his switch-in. That could very well be his switch-in. I mean, a +1 return does 50 to 60 to the Zapdos. That might be worth it. So, you know, we're just going to go for the power-up punch. Because I think a +1 return is going to do a lot to this thing as well. Because I don't think he can kill me with... he has a chance to kill me with the Flare Blitz, but the roll's in my favor. And a +1 return is going to do a decent amount of damage. So, like, we do... It does 68 to 81. So, Power Punch is about 20. So, we have a chance to kill. Well, no. Yeah, he's already gone 10%, so we only need to hit 90. So, even if we get... Yeah. So, a Power Punch into return should kill this thing. I mean, it has a chance to not, but it should. So, let's see what he wants to do. Stealth Rock I could have predicted. There's the Zapdos. So, I think it might be worth it. So, we use 7% and we get hit with the Rocky Helmet. So, we see the Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet. So, let's calc that damage. Just an OU defensive. Power Punch. Yeah, so he's physically bulky. So +1 return. It's going to do 50 to 60. And his discharging to 38 to 45 back. So honestly, I think it's worth it to get this damage on Zapdos. So we do 61% as he goes to the discharge. Don't para. All right, we don't get paralyzed. So a return either knocks out Zapdos, we do see just this discharge. So we either knock out the Zapdos, or we do a ton of damage to something else. Yeah, I think it's worth it just to return. If we can get rid of the Zapdos, that's amazing. Yeah, if we can get rid of the Zapdos, Darmanitan has a really nice time. Especially if we can weaken the Marowak. So we get rid of the Zapdos, we weaken the Marowak. We have a really nice time with Darmanitan. He can start firing off really, really strong Flare Blitzes and destroy his team. We need to get rid of these rocks too if we want to keep doing that with Darmanitan. But if I can get rid of this thing, he doesn't have a defogger. I mean, Sigilyph might get defogged. Excuse me, I'm actually not sure. Excuse me. I'm actually not sure if Sigilyph gets defogged, but I doubt he would run it either way, even if he does. So, actually, that returned it a lot. So he might not be completely physically bulky. He might not be completely physically bulky. So, yeah, that's interesting, actually. Because we did 61%. We did 61%, and the calc says I'm doing 50.9 to 60.3. I mean, and I don't think it rounds up. I don't think it round up at 60.3 to 61. I mean, either way, I think we got a high roll, but he's not fully physically defensive. So, yeah, he's quite physically bulky, but he's not fully invested. He has, like, I think between, like, 200 and 216, 220, something like that. So he's definitely invested somewhere. He could have some investment in speed. How much does that discharge do to me? 43. So he could potentially have some investment in special attack. So yes, we knock out the Zapdos with the return, and we still live one switch into rocks because we're at 7.4%. Rock's going to be doing 6.25 on our switch in. So if he brings in Shark, I just go for the agility. If he brings in Shark, I just go for the agility. Anything else I can just return or I can Drain Punch. Let me see how much we're doing to the Marowak. Because Marowak, alright, there's the Shark. So I'm just going to agility on his likely Protect. There's the Protect and we get the agility off. Nice! Oh, that worked beautifully. That worked beautifully. So now I'm free to Drain Punch. If he doesn't have Aqua Jet, which he most likely doesn't, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. It's very possible. Mega Sharpedo. Yeah, Drain Punch destroys him. Power Up Punch has a chance to kill him at +1, but I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch. I am just going to Drain Punch. Do we knock out a Sigilyph at +1 with Return? We do. So I know I'm faster than anything. You know, if I'm faster than him right now, you know, he could go for a double Protect, but I think even at +2, because I outspeed. Yeah, I outspeed him even if it's at +2. So if he goes for the double Protect, he'd have to get a triple Protect in order to outspeed me. And considering the amount of time he's taking, he definitely doesn't have Aqua Jet. So that was a really, really nice play. There's the Marowak. We get the Drain Punch off. We do a ton of damage. Marowak doesn't get any priority, I believe. That's not the set we want. Marowak doesn't get any priority, I believe. I am going to double check. Just to be sure. Does Power Up Punch kill? Power Up Punch does not kill, so I'm not even going to risk that. I'm just going to go for another Drain Punch. Because we do kill with Sigilyph. If I can get up another Power Up Punch at some point, that would be really, really nice. But he did save his Sharpedo, so I'm wondering what he wants to do at this point. He could be Sash on the Ninetales, which would suck. Because he could get up his screens, but at that point I would kill it with a Power Up Punch, maybe. So let's see, I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to check out. I mean, he's most likely just sacking this thing off. But I just want to double check to make sure we don't get any priority. Doesn't look like it. So I'm just going to go for another Drain Punch. We knock this thing out. Beautiful. We get some health back, so we're above 50% again. There's the Kyurem Black. Whew. Okay. He could be Chople. He could very well be Chople. But I got rid of the Marowak, so Skarmory is incredible in this matchup now. This is a tough one. Like, he doesn't necessarily kill me, that's the thing. Like, he switched this thing in so fast, he's definitely Chople Berry. You know, let's just say he's Chople. We're still doing half to him, and we're recovering, so I mean, if he's Scarf, we outspeed still. Drain Punch was going to allow me to recover enough. You know, we're just going to Drain Punch. I'm just going to Drain Punch, because Drain Punch is going to recover enough that I can live his hit. You know, a max special attack, I mean, let's just say he's modest. A modest max special attack, Ice Beam does 65 max. We knock him out with the Drain Punch. Are you kidding me? How did that... Oh, wait, no, he wasn't Chople. He wasn't Chople. Wow. Wow. Sigilyph. Unless he's bulky, we knock him out. Unless he's bulky, we knock him out. I'm just going to go for the return. Because like, Skarmory just destroys his team now. We go for the return. He's gone. He's gone! Ugh. That's 4 kills for Lopunny. Here comes the Ninetales. Here comes the Ninetales. Return has a chance to knock him out. Drain Punch does not, but we live any hit. So I go for the return. We knock him out. Oh, we get another. Oh, that was max HP Ninetales. That had a chance to take him out. There's the Sharpedo. We just go for the Drain Punch. He has to get a triple Protect in order to. Oh, he doesn't even go for it. Lopunny 6-0s his team. Oh my god. That was crazy. Oh my god. 13 turns. Holy crap. Alright. That was awesome. That set worked perfectly. That set worked perfectly. Oh my god. I didn't even get to show off any of my other stuff. That's alright. That's... Oh, that was awesome. That was, oh, that feels so good. It feels so good to prepare sets like this and to just be able to pull off that win and have it work out. Oh, he's saying, oh, jeez. Well, good game to my opponent. I did what I had to do. I feel like my prep was really on point, and I played really, really well. I played to my win con, which was the Lopunny. And I made the plays. I knew he was going to protect with the Sharpedo. I got my agility up, so I would outspeed him no matter what, and we just finished off. We just finished him off. So, okay, good game to my opponent. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Anything you thought I could have done better, which I'm not really sure at this point, or anything you would have done differently. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.